I was trying to explain the Twins to somebody, and basically it's this. The Twins are two hood niggas that talk ridiculous jive, are illiterate, and I'm not making that up. They actually reveal that in the movie. They're illiterate. They can't even read. They talk like this, and they have buck teeth, and one of them even has a big buck gold tooth, and stuff like that. And look,
I keep hearing about this whole Oscars so white thing, about people talking about boycotting the Oscars because none of the lead actors or supporting actresses this year are all white. There are no African American nominees this year.
I'm going to say something here, Rob, that is going to piss off everybody.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to piss off everybody. I am one of those people that I do not believe Jordan Peele deserved a nomination.
The Oscar so white outrage is actually complete bullshit. Pardon my language, but it's absolute total bullshit. Now,
they talk like this.
If you saw my review for Get Out, you know I think that movie was great, and you know that I think he did a great job directing it, especially when you consider it is his first feature film. However, there are about 10 other great films I think were better than it. Probably about 20 other great films that I thought were better than it this year. And about 10 to maybe 11 other directors that I thought did a better job than Jordan Peele.
Hood niggas.
Diversity amongst awards is not the Oscars' job. Diversity and opportunity is Hollywood's job.
Now, so all the nominees come out for Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, and none of them are white. And out comes all this outrage. Grrr! One of them being led by Jada Pinkett Smith, who is, let's be honest, is just butthurt that her husband wasn't nominated. So there's a little bit of bias there. Anyway.
Hood niggas.
If the Academy was a one-person organization, that was me, Jordan Peele wouldn't have gotten nominated for Best Director this year, and Get Out would not have gotten nominated for Best Picture. I think it's a great movie. I think he did a great job. I cannot wait to see what Jordan Peele does next.
They talk like this.
But they don't want to address bigger and harder issues. They just want to point a finger and say, oh, the Oscars, they're the problem. They're not the problem. They're clearly not the problem. So anyway, that's just my little thing on why I believe this whole Oscar so white thing is complete and utter bullshit, being spearheaded by people who are misguided, misplaced, and completely missing the point.
Usain Bolt, the most dominant 100-meter dash runner in history. People will break his records moving forward, but nobody will dominate the sport like he dominated track and field. Nobody will dominate track and field like he did. It's like at the Olympics, he runs and wins the race. He's the first one to cross the finish line. And then having somebody go, the Olympics had the opportunity to give the medal to somebody from Italy. We've never had an Italian win the 100-meter dash, so they should have given it to the Italian. No. Usain Bolt crossed the finish line first.
They talk like this.
The Oscars had a chance to be more diverse. No. It's not supposed to be a choice. It's supposed to be about them evaluating what they thought was the best. And if who they thought was the best was one year was Denzel Washington, then you give the award to Denzel Washington. If another year you think it's Matthew McConaughey, then you give it to Matthew McConaughey. As an Academy member, you're not supposed to care about anything else.
It takes a lot to offend me. It takes a lot to offend me. I was offended.
All right. Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant, I swallow knickers come? No idea.
Hood niggas.
I don't want to poo-poo on the positive things that are happening. We are seeing some positive changes happen, but we have a long way to go.
And diversity is not something that you can jumpstart. It has to become something that grows naturally, and that's what's most important. And it's a process, dude. And we're going to see more and more voices as the years go by.
It's taking my father's time, my mother's time, my uncle's time, my brother's and my sister's time, my nieces and my nephew's time. How much time do you want for your progress?